Welcome back. We are live in Times Square. It is getting close to time. About 12 minutes left until the new year. We're very excited here. We're going to be bringing you all the festivities here. Oh, my Lord. What, are you kidding me?
We just saw Lady Gaga.
Are you freaking kidding me?
We just saw Lady Gaga,
Are you
and I just thought,
kidding me?
why?
I swear, I'm literally talking to you guys, and I turn around.
Why can't we do a block rhyme in my underwear?
Where's the sign? Where's the sign?
What? It's not nude. I have. Look at it.
Please, look at this. No, look at the sign. Jesus, good Lord. Seriously.
Lady Gaga's performance is over, and I was inspired.
You've got a rockin' body, by the way.
By the way, my microphone is off and everything. I don't even know what's happening. I'm assuming it's the commercial break, or we're going live to Hong Kong.
I love how you're just like standing here, like as if
I'm just like primping, and I'm completely dressed.
Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Yes, the crowd is very excited to see Griffin. Oh, gosh. Wow. So, yeah. So
this is where you have to vamp and cover.
I would like to cover you up very much.
So you're saying you want me to get dressed?
Yeah,
because you're a big square who won't let me have any fun.
No, I mean, as long as it doesn't go any farther than that, we're fine, I think.
All right, fine. I'll put my outfit on. Oh, that was a good look at it.
Oh, good gosh. So, yeah.
Your turn.
No, I don't. I'm
come
just
on.
fine.
Take your, what's the deal?
It's weird because, well, let me show you, because we hang out together sometimes late at night. Literally, this is what Kathy
By the way,
Griffin
your staff
eats.
is desperately trying to dress me.
Do we have a picture of what Kathy eats? Kathy eats donuts all night long. She stays up all night long.
But what about my figure? Considering
how do you have a figure like that? Look at you. That's you late at night.
That's the
down
real me.
Donut.
I will do a donut run with your very own producer. Really?
I'm told on the phone we have somebody.
I'm not going to get dressed unless you dress me.
We have some. Oh, you don't even have your IV in anymore, do you?
No.
Okay. Well, we have somebody on the phone.
Oh, there, it's in now.
David Gergen is joining us now live on the phone from an undisclosed location. David, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Anderson. I'm glad to see you and Kathy there together. I have to tell you, Anderson, I'm just waiting for the ball to drop and see what Kathy does next.
I know her clothes have dropped, so I'm worried what else may drop.
Because I have a crush on him, and I want you to hook this up.
David, Kathy has a crush on you.
Is there a Mrs. Gergen?
Yeah,
there is a Mrs. Gergen, and we're happily in the Caribbean with my brother and his wife.
They're in the Caribbean with his brother and his wife, and
with his wife.
David Gergen is with his wife.
Standing in my underwear in Times Square.
Yeah, well, it's not appealing for everyone.
And you're telling me I'm not going to be Mrs. Gergen.
It's a very big temptation, but you're there with Anderson. I'm sure he can handle it. Oh my goodness.
Not quite. So David, have
Here's
you ever
your
been?
White House, David Gergen. Talk about a White House.
David, have you ever been in Times Square in New Year's Eve?
Not for a long, long time. We tried to come there one year, and it's almost impossible to get in there unless you're Kathy Griffin.
I know. Well, Kathy,
I'm basically doing the walk of shame on a date I didn't even have with David Gergen.
David Gergen, we wish you the best. Thank you so much for calling. Our best to your wife and your brother and his wife.
Let's just wait for that ball to drop.
Yes, I'm hoping
I have one resolution, David Gergen.
What's that, Kathy?
Maybe two.
Don't ask. David, thank you very much. Have a great New Year's. Thanks for calling in. Let's check in with Gary Tuckman, who's live in Central Park at the stroke of midnight. He's starting a fun run. Put your clothes on. His daughter is with him. Gary and your daughter Samantha is with you. It's called the Emerald Nuts Midnight Run. What's going to go on?
Well, we're disrupting too, by the way, but in our jogging clothes because there are more than 6,000 runners. We're running the 33rd annual Central Park Run, and this is the person who I love, who I run with. She's wearing a fake fur hat. Her name is Samantha. The 4th year in a row she has run with me. She's 14. She started when she was 11. We're not going to win the race. We do hope to finish it respectfully. And what I want to ask you is, do you feel bad you're not with your friends on New Year's tonight?
No, I can always be with my friends, but we have a tradition.
Thank you very much. I agree. We have a great tradition, and so do all these people who are here. They dress in costumes. They are here to party. We're a mile and a half north of Times Square, but it's a little different kind of party than the one in Times Square. This gentleman's a great story. Christopher Stevens. Christopher's running the race, but he runs a triathlon of sorts because after he runs in the 4-mile race tonight and finishes it, what do you do tomorrow?
Well, I come back here about 10 in the morning. I'll be at the band shell on my bicycle, and then I ride my bicycle all the way out to Coney Island.
It's about 20 miles.
About 20 miles.
And then?
And then I jump into the Atlantic with the polar bears.
So you do the polar bear swim.
I do
so
the
you
polar bear.
swim, you bike, and you run. So it's a little different. Do you do real triathlons?
I do real triathlons, and those are usually swim, bike, run. But for this, it's run, bike, swim, which makes a little more sense.
And by the way, Chris is an administrative law judge at Anderson. He was also on Jeopardy. How'd you do on Jeopardy this summer when you were on it?
I had the best hair of all the contestants on the show that day.
Okay, well, I guess he didn't win. But either way, he's on Jeopardy just like you, Anderson. I know you won. And you had decent hair, too, from what I understand. You know, I saw you on Jeopardy also. But either way, we are about to run this race, and we hope we finish. Back to you.
Gary, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Kathy
Gary.
Griffin. I like how that you've gotten dressed. We're going to check in with Gary. The stroke of midnight, the race begins. It's one of those traditions only in New York.
But I'm just going to say the commercial for next year is going to be you saying, I'm just glad you're getting dressed.
Well, yes, I am.
And then, of course, back to the race in Central Park.
We are just minutes away now from the big ball drop. We are going to take a quick break, and CeeLo
You're
Green
going to get dressed.
is going to be singing the John Lennon classic, Imagine When the Ball Drops, or Then the Ball Drops.
Interesting. He's our guest as well?
Yes, I'm sure. We'll be right back.